What up, YouTube? It's your boy Machine Man Simmons here with a teammate from Bridgeport Comics and Games, Stanley Ng. You know, this our card shop right here. You know, a couple of people right there, Eric Brito and Asian Persuasion. All right, so the deck y'all been looking for since ARG, the only Bujinn player has went to what was it? Garden City,
Michigan.
Garden City, and he top 8, got 7th place with the deck you guys been waiting on, Bujinn's. So how was the tournament itself?
I was expecting to play more dragons, but like round 1 I played Evil Swarms, I won. Round 2 I played Constellars, I won. Round 3 Mermels, I won. Round 4 I forgot what. It was dragons, I lost. No, I won that one. Then the next one after that I lost against dragons. Then I played Evil Swarms, Black Wings, Georgias.
How was the Georgia matchup? You know I like Machine, so.
The Georgia matchup is all grind. I took game 1 because I had Honest and Crane for game. And game 2, he just had the OTK installed with armor until he had it. And then we got a draw. And the final round, I played against Jurax. Jurax.
Oh, that's the Jirac player that.
Yeah, the only Jirac player.
Oh, yeah, that's the one Cortland looking for, huh? Well, let's go ahead. Do you want to go ahead and get to the deck right now?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the deck list.
Well, 3 Bujinn Yamatos. Heart and soul of the deck.
Yep.
Want to get them as quickly as possible and keep them on the board as long as possible.
All right.
3 Bujinn Cranes, doubles Yamato's attack, or any Bujinn Beast Warrior.
The only Beast Warrior right now, even though we just had a sneak peek.
Interesting thing, it's during the damage calculation, so like stuff like Honest, well, not Honest. Honest actually gets over this, unfortunately. Kalute, Dress, Lance, all that stuff that activate in damage step, this often overrides it. And if you like Dress or Lance or Yamato, you activate this in the damage calculation.
That's actually pretty good. I did that one time when I was playing with your deck.
His attack actually becomes double his original, so it ignores all other attack modifiers. Only 2 turtles.
Why 2 turtle? Why not 3? A lot of people run 3.
I don't know. Like I played tested it with 3. 3.
Is it too cloggy?
It's too cloggy, and the thing is, usually even with 1, your opponent's gonna have to play around it. At 2, it seems like a fine number. You may draw it, but most likely you're just gonna touch it for Crane with Yamato.
All right.
And usually you wouldn't need 3. Most games I only need 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then the MVP of Garden City was like the Quillen.
All right, now this confused me. When I played with your deck, you wanted me to test it out. I didn't like the double Quillen, but why did you do double Quillen? Is it because of the fact of you don't want to draw anything else outside of Yamato?
Well, I actually am unsure how to answer that, but like the reason I play tested triple Quillen. It was cloggy. It wasn't good, but the double Quillen worked like amazing because it hits. It's one of your biggest outs to big monsters like Colossal Fighter.
Okay, so pretty much the whole deck is really based upon Yamato attacking and the Quillen and the turtle to pop the big monster so that way Yamato can attack just in case Crane isn't around.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's also going to be back row in the future.
Yeah.
Then 2 Veilers, hand traps, stop your opponent's plays.
Yep.
This one's German.
Why not 3?
The thing with 3 is I was playtesting it with 3, but then I decided to take one out and add a Phoenix Chain because it also stops attacks.
Okay.
That works really well with Kaiser.
That makes sense.
1 Honest, whole deck's light.
Of course.
Bear, I've been contemplating on taking him out. Like, he's good because if he inflicts battle damage, you search for the Tenki, and then that Tenki searches for Yamato. But usually, I barely get that off. Most of the time, he's only there to go into Tiger King, which gets over monsters such as Zenmain, Scotchy, stuff that stays on the board for more than 1 battle. And it helps clear up the Tenki when it's already used because you want to free up that back row.
Right, okay.
3 dualities for consistency.
Yeah, you don't special summon very often. So is it what kind of percentage do you special summon in this deck?
Like within a whole match, I special summon like once to 3 times.
So it's kind of like what, a 10-15% chance of special summoning?
Very, very little.
Okay. So that's why they put duality back at 3 this format. Okay.
wish there was a secret.
It's fine.
3 MSTs.
Uh-huh.
Hit all the back row. It stops Ravine, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Decree game 2 and 3 when they side that against you. Another thing is like people don't like blind MST. I felt that blind MST is necessary because Yamato needs to touch the board and stay on the board.
Yeah, I don't like blind MST. To me, it's I don't know. I think blind MST and the scrubbish, unless you do it a pro way, like roll a dice. That's how I do it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the dice has never failed me on a blind MST. Like, if I'm going to get spell books, I blind MST. I always hit fate. But when they use the crescent and I roll the dice, I always hit secrets, and they'll always add it to that. I'm fucked, man. Come on,
only real man blind MST with like scrubs.
With your eyes closed, you just point over somewhere, just over there.
Like at Garden City, I blind MST Icarus attack, and then Yamato got off. Unfortunately, he had his other set was a skill drain, but it worked out in the end. 2 Kaisers.
Why not 3?
I was playtesting 3, and 3 is way too much because
Clog back row.
it clogs the back row. Plus, I want Yamato to stay on the board as long as possible. But that's in an ideal society and an ideal world.
Right.
And it's not as reactive as like Randy's Emptiness, where if they activate a Dragon's Effect or pitch to special summon, use a card effect to special, you can chain Emptiness and then they go neg. Meanwhile, Kaiser, it's literally just a simple stun.
Yeah. To me, I like Vandy's Emptiness. I like Vandy's Emptiness over Kaiser Coliseum since I play Gurgias. It's actually a lot easier for me to focus on my monster because a lot of times Yamato can't run it over. So
Then
yeah, I
there's
like that.
2 Fire Formation Tenki.
Yeah,
they ultis.
of course.
I can't afford ultis. Expensive.
No,
There's
we just ran out. Don't listen to him. We just ran out of Astro Packs. I had a chance to get him some. He was like, "No, it's fine." Yeah, but it's fine.
You gotta roll like a pen.
He top with comments. Look, he top with comments that lets you know that any card can help you win.
Not first set either. Yeah, that says a lot.
No.
But about your
that one's European.
Yamato.
Yep.
Yep, European.
European?
About your-
Okay, nice.
2
So
dresses.
British people.
All right, so a lot of people don't know how to dress right. When did you, majority of the time, use forbidden dress?
They don't know how to dress, right?
usually-
Like, you don't.
Kill him.
I'm gonna put that as a comment.
The
Ooh,
most
kill him.
basic thing is you summon Yamato, they activate like I don't know, torrential or something.
So you pretty much
change
only
dress.
use it to protect them against like dark holes and shit.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Another thing is another thing I did was when I played Constellars, he normally Pollux special Chaos. He activated Chaos effect to buff Chaos to level 5. Then I changed dress to the Pollux, so the Pollux couldn't be targeted.
That's funny because I do it with the Veiler. They're like 5/5, no 5/4.
And then at that point, he had 2 monsters that couldn't beat down Yamato.
And they would say he said,
And Stan knows how to dress right too.
"Stand on how that's how you dress right, people. You see what she's doing? That's how you dress right." That's
1 lance because people still play back row.
And that's how you look at a lance.
Mhm. This is how you lance.
You just look at
You
it.
just put it on the field like this.
Ooh. 1 Bujinn Carnation. This card's so good.
Why would you run it at 2 in the future with Muchikage?
Most likely. I mean, I've been playtesting with 1 in the future build on DN, but
I don't like any resurrection cards from the graveyard at more than 1 in any deck, no matter what it is. Like, since Monster Reborn is banned, I'm so used to 1 Monster Reborn, I don't really want to use multiple versions of a resurrection card from the grave. I'm so used to running that 1. Like, I run Iron Caller 1. So that's why I wonder, like...
Run 1, guys.
Yeah,
Run 1.
one resurrection. But he wants to do 2. That actually works in his deck, actually. Yeah, it works.
and the great thing is that is the only restriction is it has to be a banished Bujinn, a Bujinn in a graveyard, and if you were to exceed with them, you have to go into Beast, Beast Warrior, or regular Beast.
Beast Warrior, Wing Beast?
Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, Beast
So,
Warrior, Wing
you know,
Beast.
You recycle turtles, you recycle Quillins, you bring back Yamato, you could attack with them if you want. It's shenanigans.
Oh, that's cool.
Dark Hole.
Yep.
Honestly, Dark Hole is kind of a throw-in. Like
It's a last minute card for any deck. It's just,
It just
I'm
makes
at
40.
39. Throw in a Dark Hole.
Make 40.
I mean,
It's just a make 40 staple.
That's
all.
it. But it's not first ed.
Don't worry about it. Dark Hole doesn't need to be.
I left my gold
It's
at
throwing. It's always throwing. Throwings don't have to be
But
first
most
hit.
likely, I'm not gonna take Dark Hole out. It didn't do much in the tournament.
Would you do Lightning Vortex? So you can dump?
Take it down. The thing with Lightning Vortex, I feel like with Dark Hole, it's literally one clear the whole board. With Lightning Vortex, you do get the dump, but it's
only face ups.
situational.
Yeah.
Cause like
A lot of people play face up. Well, with Ghost Tricks and
Yeah.
coming out, so.
like with Lightning Vortex to truly be at its max potential, you'd have to have Michizuki on the field to search. And
Right.
2 emptiness, stop special summons. And
That's cool.
Yamato slips right under it, because Yamato's effect is add card from deck to hand, and then you discard a card.
No, it's funny. Emptiness has been around for a long time, and they just now start using it.
That's what happens in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
We released a card 2 years ago, and we start playing it today.
2
That's-
Venus Chains.
Yep.
It's pretty
What
good.
is up with you and making supers and one super, one common? It's just so
I don't have
annoying.
enough to make them both.
God.
And I'm...
I'll let you borrow mine. Don't worry about it. I'll let you
Let's continue.
continue.
Staple traps, basically.
Also, a great thing, it works really good with the Kaiser Coliseum. If they have a really big monster, you just finish it and you sit on Yamato.
And you're an asshole when you do that.
What did you need us to do?
Tell you when you're done recording.
2
It's
Mirror
gonna be a lot.
Force.
What the hell's up with you with different rarities, man? Stop
This
it.
one's
You
Ultra.
confuse people.
Ultra. What is that?
Ultra
Portuguese?
Spanish? Oh, Portuguese.
Oh shit, get them Brazilian chicks.
Mirror Force clears the whole board. I love clearing the whole board is really good for Bujinn.
I don't know. Maybe I'm old school, but I like one Mirror Force. I don't like two in any deck now because you can wildly just use MST, and now it's at 2. Especially if you end up drawing 2 in your same hand. So
One Compulse.
Of
I wish I
course.
could play that more than one, but
you know what you should use?
what?
Gravel Storm.
No.
Okay. Use a compulsory escape device. 1.
I want to run that 2.
I want to run that in gadgets.
You want to run everything in gadgets.
Everything can fix with gadgets. Gadget Gravel Storm.
Next card.
1 Boundless, and
Mm-hmm.
it has to be like a misprint Portuguese.
Clearly, that doesn't say bottom.
That does not say bottomless
That
people.
says this is the middle.
I'm gonna ask the judge about that.
I got this. That's fuck that.
Booty niche trap hole.
That's it.
Booty this trap hole.
Poto lo reza.
You guys,
Trape
in Gold
Pole.
Series, what Gold Series is that in?
Brazilians, translate that.
This is in Gold Series 2. Bootyless trap hole. Okay.
He's sad because there's no booty.
1 warning.
Of course.
Yeah.
How well has that worked for you?
It's really good. If you don't draw Yamato, you summon Turtle, and you summon Quillen, or if you have to, you summon Crane,
My hand
and you
looks
just
smaller
start
in the camera.
attacking. Usually, most likely, you're gonna run over like 1 or 2 monsters and draw into your, your searchers or your back row to support.
How about this card right here? I see this one.
This card, when someone told me I should run that, I'm like, you're crazy, because no one literally runs this card.
He actually said you're stupid, but we're
Yeah,
saying you're
yeah,
crazy.
you're crazy.
To make Sand look good.
But in the long run, if you play that with Vanity's Emptiness, it doesn't go to the grave, it stays on the board. If you play it with Kaiser Coliseum, most likely you're going to have 1 monster,
Nice.
stays on the board.
Let's go ahead and get to this extra deck or side deck.
Extra.
All right.
Wait, that's the one with the synchros in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pro level Yugi's man. 1 Armides.
Yep, we finally got you one.
Yeah, I know. It took like what?
I'm mad you didn't have one in the ARG circuit. You did?
I had one, I just never used it.
Oh, you got it? You got it in time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
1 Catastor.
Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy.
That's
Cat
only super.
Daddy.
That's 30. That's 30.
And 3 Susanos.
Okay, a lot of people say 2. Why did you choose 3?
Because we had a third one.
I
Space fella?
Honestly, I had extra room in the extra deck. I'm like, I have a 3rd Susano.
Oh, okay. Because I remember you ran 2 at one point. You told me only run 2 if I was going to run it.
I mean, I was thinking about running 2 once Kagesuche came out, but
Uh-huh.
how often I go into this in the late game is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I can't get Yamato, I usually just go like Turtle or Quillen or whatever.
Right.
Make Susano, search for Yamato and stuff like
How many
that.
Makes
Suzanos now
sense.
with the new support?
I'm probably gonna keep it at 3. Maybe jump it down to 2.
Mhm.
It depends. Time will tell. 1 Tiger King.
Why not 2 Tiger King?
Well, you don't have the 1 bear, and you need like 2 Beast Warriors. So the only Beast Warrior would be Tiger King and Yamato. So the consistency of making Tiger King is literally, I made Tiger King perhaps once every 3 rounds.
Well, that fucking sucks dick.
That's why we only run
All
one.
right.
Really good.
That's why we run one, man.
1 Omega.
Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty good tech. Omega's actually getting a lot of play now. Not even just in this deck. I see it in Worms, Thunder Family. Yeah,
Thunder Family is his go-to guy.
yeah, that's the
Gotta run
go-to
that
guy in
guy.
Thunder Family. But in this deck, it actually is more
It
versatile.
ignores all back row.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yes, it
Except
does.
for warning.
Yeah,
Screw warning.
yeah.
One day Gusto Emerald.
To recycle them Yamatos, huh?
Recycle Yamatos, recycle us, recycle Cranes.
Cray craze.
Especially if you hit all your Yamatos before Tenki, you recycle Yamatos and you play the Tenki.
Yeah,
One level chain. It's only there because like
to dump and add.
Dump
I mean,
and add, yeah.
make sure you had a card. Yeah, yeah. That's actually a standard right there from what I see.
Power Dynamo.
Yes. That
says
draw
fuck you.
power.
That
Yeah,
card
this
just says
this
fuck
card is
you.
amazing. Yeah, it does say fuck you. It's a
Huge out to big.
it's a
monster.
triple fuck you.
I'll kill your mouse and I'll draw a card.
I'll
bitch.
kill your monster, and if you kill me, I draw a card.
If only it was a little bit.
So like, it forces people to they go, should I bottomless it?
Or should I take the 20k?
Right.
That Gundam though.
Cowboy.
Of course.
Yeah.
First head, guys, not 10. Not 10.
First head, yeah,
That's
not
wrong.
10.
Not 10.
Not 10. We don't fucks with the 10.
One
we do.
Maestro.
Look at this
Well, not
Generic.
OT, man. I got OT.
We ain't great rubbers.
Better than yours.
One Pearl.
Of course. I was gonna ask you, did you run him because I saw that Gusto Emerald. I like to have that double option.
One Dweller.
Of course.
Too bad you can't get that power boost.
Yeah.
One Black Strip of Corn to get over Zen
My favorite
Main.
vegetable.
It's made of corn.
All right, next card.
You think the corn gets
side?
wet when it swims in the water?
No.
No idea.
It's
Thought
a
it
black
gets
ship.
soggy.
It's a
Yeah,
black
race.
ship.
Side deck.
Oh, this is the fun part. One Trap Tricks, 8 tracks.
Ah, y'all trying to find out why. Go ahead, show him. Go ahead and show him. You know you got it. Show him why you do it. Just lay him out. Just lay him out.
2 Void
The
Trap.
Void Trap Holes. This was an all-star card to help him beat a lot of decks.
And you also have the Boundless, obviously.
Yeah. I didn't like it in the main. But in the side, it actually was pretty good.
You activate it in hand.
It stops 75% of monsters in the game. It stops a nice 85% of them now.
A nice good chunk. A nice, the big boss ones.
A
Plus,
big dumb chunk of the deck.
On
A
top
big-
of that,
yeah.
was it 8 tracks? She gets over the Kree since her trap cards can't be negated.
That's pretty cool. And over Harold.
Get over
Go
that
ahead.
shit.
Next.
Scummy.
Go ahead.
2 Maxis, draw
Of course.
power when your opponent plays like super.
I had a
What
question.
is wrong with you? Why secret and why super? That's the question.
Don't judge him. Don't judge him. I got him. We're gonna handle this. But I have a question. Do you have any hand traps to stop attacks, just in case you draw into him with the Maxine?
Not really, actually. 'Cause
So it's more of a should they stop because they don't know if you have the bluff.
usually, most likely. Plus, Maxi is really good. Even if it's like a 1-for-1, it cycles through the deck
For the
for
amount
the Yamatos, the Tenkis,
Yeah.
and it also gets into your back row, which is usually what stops them.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead.
2 DD Crows.
Okay. I kind of understand why, but like from what I see, you're just only using it as a regular hand trap, basic hand trap, right?
Yep.
Outside of that, nothing else.
I mean, there's like one time where I DD Crowed my own monster, so like Carnation. That's like super, super rare.
Okay. That's
and
cool.
desperate.
Yeah, that's super desperate.
Yeah.
Usually when against dragons, they activate Dragon Fucking Grave. I just DD Crow it.
Okay.
One Emptiness.
The third emptiness. Okay.
Stop all specials.
All right.
Transmigration Prophecy.
This shit saved me from that fucking Imperial Wall shit they did against you. Like the guy, he went Transmigration Prophecy, and I just needed to dump some more, so I had one more Yamato in the hand, so I needed to deck the end. And I summoned the Yamato. I had a Crane in hand, and it was something else in the hand, and I needed to put them back into the deck so I could dump for something. Oh yeah, Lavalval Chain. It was something I needed to do with the Lavalval Chain.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Not to
Like I
mention,
said,
like
cards that were made about 5 years ago.
that card is super fucking old. Yeah.
unlike was it? Unfortunately, it's not like Emerald where you draw a card and return 3, but
I'm
you
gonna put the
still-
video at a slant, so it's gangster. Go ahead. Continue this video.
Oh
on
my
the
god,
slant.
2 Fairy Winds.
Okay, you don't have to explain
Thumbs
why
up.
no more. But Fair Wind, yeah, go ahead and explain what it kills.
It kills all continuous spells and traps.
Which is gonna kill what next format?
I don't know.
I mean, not next format. Next set.
Are you talking about Shadow Specters?
Nova Knights. They
Oh,
can
Nova
kill the Nova.
Knights.
Well, they will come back.
They will come back.
Yeah, they have to be the last thing to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be the last thing to happen.
But
Fair
either
when
way,
the
you
last
guys
thing's
are-
gonna happen,
You guys
just
are
take a
blasting
breath.
shit each other, man. You're killing.
Keep
I
going.
mean, it's Fire Fist.
Keep going. We got like two minutes left.
2 debunks.
Okay, understandable. Mirror matches
Wait.
mostly.
That one's German?
Yeah.
Yes.
Elfin
Because
lied.
we know you like to have one English and one of another language.
No, you
Oh,
usually
wait.
have misprints.
And 2 Mind Crush.
Oh yeah, I saw the play you did with the Minecraft. Are you doing it majority of the time so you can try and dump?
Not really.
Okay, I saw a play where you was struggling one time. You needed to dump a Quillen, so you called a random card, and then you dumped the Quillen just to pop somebody's big eye or something.
I don't remember doing that.
I saw you do it.
That's
Either
not
way, this
pro.
card is very versatile.
I saw you did it. It's very
works.
versatile
It's
for
really
him and himself. So yeah. So what do you think about the deck? Are there any changes you want to do to it?
Nothing. Bring it down. And here are our tokens, guys.
Yes.
Tokens
Our
for Vanguard.
Our tokens.
Because
All
all
right.
players have Vanguard tokens.
All right, we got not that much time. So what would you do to change the deck to make it much better?
I don't know. Like, I've been
Upgrade
working.
rarities.
Yes, obviously, better rarities.
And Burst Force sleeves? Okay. Yeah, well, all right then. Well, West Solids is coming up soon. Do you plan on playing then?
Probably not. Most
Oh.
likely gonna work. And my other teammates need to get their invites.
All right, that makes sense.
I miss you.
Yeah, of course. It's because I haven't played in the regional in a while. That's all. I can get my invite easily. Well, YouTube, it's your boy Machine Man Simmons with his teammates Stanley Ing and Bridgeport Comics and Games.
And as soon as we get the new Bujinn,
All right, and we'll go ahead and get an update after West Solids. See you later.
Good night.